Okay, so this is a 14-gallon stainless steel drum. Now, as you can see, it's not going to be a perfect fit for a lot of different things because of the size difference, but it's going into a smaller area and the stainless will last longer. So I just decided to try this. I think I could probably make it work. The modifications will just have to be what it is we're going to do. So I got that on eBay, fairly good price, because if this works, it'll last almost forever. The whole kit was actually free. It was on a stove kit that was going to be thrown out. So I grabbed the whole stove kit, took the parts that we needed, pressure washed them, and painted them. Now, this is a good version of it where there's like a double. I just don't think it's necessary for what we're doing because it helps to heat a much bigger area. Our rooms are much smaller, so we're just going to go with one of the bottom half ones to try to make it smaller. But if you have a big garage or a big room that needs done, this is very efficient because you can burn on one side and it kind of traps some of the heat and the smoke in the other. Then you almost have, double the effect. So, if you're interested in these things, they actually work very well for what they are. You're just going to need a lot of wood, of course. But back to the point. Let's see if I can get this together. All right, so now that we got it pretty rough, a lot of the holes drilled, air holes at the bottom, screw holes around the edges, then these little lips, to kind of catch that inside edge right here. And all these fasteners are 304 stainless, just to kind of keep it, because this is also 304. It's a food grade container. I believe there used to be some kind of cooking oil or something along those lines inside of it at one point. But now I'm thinking maybe what we should do is use some gasket seal around it. Like, because it's sort of a retrofit, it doesn't fit all the way around, but I made some marks right here. See these little marks? So if I run that gasket seal besides where the marks are at, then where the metal from the door touches that, it should create a seal, especially once we put the screws through. Let's give that a shot. Okay, a little bit of gasket seal. Let's put the lid on. Okay, so what I'm also doing is adding just a dab of the gasket seal to the inside of the nut to sort of make it act like a thread locker in a way. Since this is going to get heated up and cooled down, I'm thinking, why not? At least it'll try to keep it from backing off with the heat differentials. All right, so first step with the door, I think we're good. Now we got to add the flue and the feet. Okay, so step 2 is done. We got the feet on. The only real problem with that is, as I've been saying, that they're 455-gallon drums, so the dimensions are obviously off. But we got them all the way in, so you see little space here. I honestly don't think that's going to be a problem though. You know, I think it should be fine. Not bad. Sitting flat, so that's a good thing. Which, believe it or not, can be its own challenge when trying to do this. You know, trying to get a set of legs on a round thing can be a little challenging, but looks like we're doing pretty good. Okay, so next step, cut the hole for the flue. Okay, so we got this cut. Show you real quick. We're just gonna leave that just like that. Drill some holes, put the bolts in. Little gasket seal all the way around the edges. Okay, so we got a piece of stainless grate. It's supposed to be for a barbecue. Cut that. That's to put in the bottom. Next, we will add some sand below, just below that grate. It'll give it some weight and it'll insulate it just a bit on the bottom as well. Okay, so I'm just using regular multi-purpose sand. You could probably use whatever kind of sand you want. We've used it in the past and it worked fine. So that's the surface that we're gonna burn on right there. It's worked very well in the other wood burner, so I don't think we'll have any problem with this one. The next step is to clean up the stickers and such on the outside as much as we can, and then burn off the rest with a test run. All right, well, here it is. Took a little time, but I think it's going to work out pretty well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have a good day.